Hey guys, SPG or Die here, coming to you from the KG Craft server. This is episode 10, and I just came back AFK from the tree farm that I built up in the last episode, and this wasn't working. The dispenser was going off. I turned that off real quick, but it, I'm not sure exactly why it stopped, but it doesn't look broken. But I checked around, and the dispenser here, it's out of bone meal. So let's check around. I was having a pretty big problem with a bunch of this stuff breaking. Let's see here. Yeah, that one looks good. Yeah, pretty much I was going AFK, and I kept checking on it, and for whatever reason, that tree farm over there was just too fast for the blast chamber. I'll show you what I got going on down here. Pretty much right here is a like a piston pusher, and it pushes the logs, and this one actually splits them. See, there's a piston here and this piston, and every other time that a block comes in here, it either pushes it to this side or it pushes it to that side. And for whatever reason, this side kept moving too fast. So it would like basically push a log in to that area without updating this piston. And that piston updating and firing is what pushes it up into the wall here. So not sure exactly what was going on there, but I kind of gave it my own fix. Basically, when I first started the farm up, I was using the F11 trick where you go into full screen mode, and while you're doing that, you kind of let go of the button on your mouse, and it automatically keeps pressing it down. So I was doing that, and I think it was just planting trees too fast. So I changed it up. I have kind of like a click program, I guess. I have a Logitech keyboard, and it has programmable keys. So you can just kind of press one of the programmable keys and have it, preset on what you want it to do. And I did that, and I have like the right click button on a delay so it doesn't, grow the trees too fast. So yeah, and that definitely helped. Definitely made it a lot longer time without it breaking down. So yeah, this is my temporary storage. Probably about, let's see, the top 3 rows were from like my testing when I was building up the blast chamber and the tree farm and making sure all the piston movers were working and stuff like that. But the rest of this is all from AFKing last night. And I kept changing it from oak to birch because I don't know if I mentioned, but you can also do birch wood in that farm. So okay, wow, okay. Let's get up here, and yeah, I switched it back to oak. Nice. Oh wow. Oh my god. Did we fill this? Oh, okay. We didn't fill it, but we almost did. Wow. Holy crap. I mean, I got a really good AFK session in. I went probably a good, 14 to 16 hours AFK. So, yeah. This farm is working. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Well, I don't have to worry about making chests anymore. But okay, so what was I gonna do next? Okay, so I'm gonna start on a little project this episode. This episode is gonna be more of a fun episode. I have plenty of farms and stuff I want to work on, but right now I just kind of want to take a break from the huge farms and the builds and stuff like that, and just kind of make a relaxing episode. So I'm going to make a cut real quick, and I'll bring you back in and tell you what I'm up to. Alright guys, I'm back. So for this episode, I want to just kind of do some fun stuff. So one thing that I really want to do is I want to expand my head collection. I have a list, I'll put it up on the screen right now, of like all the heads that I still need to get a hold of. One of the main ones is like the zombie villagers. I need to get a bunch of the wither heads. What else? Oh, donkeys and mules. I need to find those. Those guys are hard. I've been looking forever trying to get them. I have to get like some of the rabbit heads. Yeah, a bunch of those. So, yeah, my first one though that I need to get is that I really want to get is a witch head. And those are kind of hard to get. The drop percentage is pretty high on those, or low. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's considered low. But I have one of my forgotten projects right over here. Is my manual witch farm. I made it before I started making videos, and being that I was making a quad witch farm, I never really did that much with it. I kind of built it, and the rates on it weren't good. I'll show you why real quick. Basically, get out. Can I fly? Get up there. Come on. Get up there. Alright. Yep, up and away. Okay, so I built a farm by Ilmango, of course. It's the dropping floor slime block farm, and basically that just drops witches down into a water stream. And my original design had them go up this water elevator to this AFK spot, and pretty much you just sit there and hit them with your sword, and everything's good. Well, I brought them up here so that I would be away from the land, basically, and what was I gonna say? Oh, right, so that mobs wouldn't spawn anywhere else, and I wouldn't have to do like a crazy perimeter or anything like that. Well, I didn't think or realize that this is really high. That big water elevator right there. By the time they got about halfway up, most of them would despawn. So, yeah, I had to figure out something else. So I came over here and I just cut the water elevator down and had them come out here so you can sit down here and farm them. You just sit right here and farm them. But with this, there's a lot of caves and stuff like that that need to be lit up. I started lighting up the area around here, but yeah, the rates just weren't really good, and I just kind of gave up on the whole thing. But that's what I need to do in order to get a witch head. I could go over to, my farm and just kind of build that up, but you know what? I need to finish this. It's, a project I started, and I spent a decent amount of time on it, but, yeah, so I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to go, digging around and find as many caves around here as I can so that I can get my rates up and actually get a witch head. So I'm going to go do that, and I'll bring you back in when I get it up and running. Alright guys, I'm back, and as you can see and hear, I have a decent amount of witches. I spent, about a day just running around in caves. I recorded some of it, but it honestly just wasn't really interesting footage. So, yeah, check this out. Pretty much I took down the cords for, like, oh jeez, that's a lot of sound. But yeah, I took down the cords for, like, where the perimeter should be, and I pretty much just kind of went, oh jeez, they're already dying and stuff. I went down and, just kind of dug out, that far in each direction, and any cave that I found, I lit up. I went to pretty much the end of it, and, lit the whole thing up. And then I would come back to the center and dig down a few more blocks. I was thinking I was going in like 10 block intervals, and pretty much just kind of went out in all directions. I went on like all four cardinal directions, and then I went out on a diagonal, and pretty much used that to find any caves and lit them up. And yeah, pretty much it's working great. I had my camera count in this farm earlier, and there's a ton of witches in here, so hopefully I can just sit here and whack away for a bit, and I'll get one of their heads. So did I get one yet? No, not yet. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that for a little bit, and I'll bring you back in when I finally get one of these guys. Oh, got it. Yes! Yes, finally. Alright, cool. So now I can move on to the next one. Alright guys, I'm over here in the redstone area, and I am going to convert these iron golem farms over to manual. This is how I'm going to get the iron golem head. Basically, I'm going to, can I get up in there? There we go. Yeah, so, I'm just gonna put that back in there. Yeah, I'm gonna AFK here, I'm running out of time for today, and, oh, hey, got one. So I'm gonna AFK overnight and hopefully get a bunch of these iron golems saved up, and, yeah, hopefully I can sit here and, you know, hit these guys right here like this, and one of them should drop a head. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll bring you back in when I get one. Alright. No way! Oh my god. I can't believe that. Alright, well, I got that guy's head. Alright, cool. Alright guys, I'm back. Went AFK overnight, and I got a farm full of iron golems here. So I have a little experience with killing these guys, and one of the things is that they have a really long reach, so they can hit you really easily. So I'm gonna dig down here, and let's see, can I go down more? Alright, basically I'm just gonna dig down and kind of inch my way towards them, so that they can't reach me. Let's see if we can. I'm so scared because it's there's so many of them in there that if they hit you one time, it's instant death. So come on, that's a little too much. There we go. Yeah, once you get these guys up front done, the guys in back can't really reach you. So, and a lot of them are one-hit kill because of entity cramming. So let's see, do we oh, we got two. Nice, 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 nice. I like that. All right, well, there's two. Oh, and of course you saw that one zombie when I came down from the AFK platform. He was just chilling right there, and yeah, I can't believe he just dropped it. But there we go. That's 3 heads so far. So let's move on to the next one. All right, so I missed it on the recording because, as you can hear, my dog is making a bunch of noise in the background. But let's see here. Boom. Got the desert rabbit head. It's not really fair, though. I always feel bad because these guys, they come right up to me because I have a golden carrot in my hand for my food. So it's just kind of a little overpowered, but, you know, whatever. But yeah, I got that. I'm in the desert. It's my mining desert. It's just south of my witch huts and stuff. But I'm here to, well, one, get these guys' head. Ooh, rabbit's foot. But also I want to get a oh, right here, a stray. These are strays, right? Or husks. Those are husks. But yeah, I need to get one of their heads, so hopefully I can get that. But I'll bring you back when I finally get one. Got one. Oh jeez, oh jeez. Okay, okay. Alright, come on. Just thin them out. They're fighting. Need to get rid of that creeper. Get rid of this guy. That guy, alright, sun's coming up. Get it. Oh, no, I can't pick it up. We're safe. Alright, you. Alright, got it. Let's get out of here. Whew, jeez. Just because they were hard to find. Boom. Nope. Huh. First try. Boom. Nice. Oh, there's another one. Now I can wait until nighttime and try and get one of those, what are they called? Strays. Those stray, heads. Yeah, I got one. Perfect. And it's getting dark, so I can get one of these strays. Oh, I got one. I got one. Oh, I can get out of here. Go, go, go. Alright guys, quick scoreboard check. This is what I have so far. Let's see, I got about 8. A couple duplicates, but that's fine. I think of what I want to go for next. I think next what I want to do is go for... so I have a regular spider head, but I need to go and get a a cave spider. So I'm gonna go to a certain farm that it's another one of my what was that? Okay, it's another one of my forgotten farms that I started and haven't finished yet. But yeah, so I'm gonna go there and I'll bring you guys back in when I get there. Alright guys, I'm back. So this is a little mine shaft that I started at the beginning of the season, very beginning of this world, and I came down here and I found, it's right here, I found a couple spawners. So we got, this one's a regular spider spawner, that's a skeleton right there. These are 2 cave spider spawners, and then right over here is a zombie spawner. They're all within range of, I think, this block. Yeah, this block here. Yeah, you gotta kind of, you know, be about like centered on this block to get all of them. But yeah, I came over here and I was starting like to build a penta spawner, and I kind of, what happened? I got sidetracked. Oh no, I built the Enderman farm, so I didn't really need like a, you know, this crazy farm for like XP anymore. So yeah, pretty much I just kind of gave up on it. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I should just finish this thing. Yeah, I kept, you know, running into a bunch of roadblocks because I'm so restricted on, you know, like area here. First off, I'm at the very bottom of, you know, bedrock here. You know, like some of these only have a handful of blocks before it's in the bedrock. And then also, you know, I have to be perfectly centered on here. You know, I'm actually, you know, like, what is this, like 3 blocks away from that spawner, and I'm, you know, I'm taking up spawning spaces from it and stuff like that. And I just couldn't really figure out exactly how I want everything to work. So, but now that I don't want the XP from this place, I think I can just rip out a lot of this stuff and make it all, auto kill farms, and I think that'd be pretty good. Um, I don't know how much use I'll get out of this place. It'd be really good for string, but I already have a couple other farms that make string for me, so we'll have to see about that. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that and get this hooked up to so I can kill these guys by hand and hopefully get one of their heads. So I'll be back when I got that going. Alright guys, I'm back. Did quite a bit of work here. Got everything straightened around on all these spawners. So over here, I just gave up on the idea of getting these guys like in a water stream to come up and have me kill them by sword. They don't, they're too unpredictable. So I'm using a trick. I'm not sure who discovered it, but basically when you have the spiders fall down on a half slab and you have water above it, they can't swim in that. There's like a little gap in between the half slab and the water, so they, stand on that, but their head is in the water, so they slowly drown. And then I just have hoppers underneath, and that just goes into the collection. I haven't done like the actual collections for any of this yet. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have a bunch of sorters and all that good stuff, but yeah, it's all going into temporary chests right now. The zombie and the skeletons, those were already all done. I just had to turn them on, so I got them over here, and just come up and do that. They're also dying by what you call the entity cramming. So yeah, they're doing pretty good. Alright. But the big thing is these guys. I redid the streams here so that they merge there, and basically they come down. There's a little water stream through there. I gotta fix that guy. He's been stuck there for a while. Not sure what I'm gonna do about that. But anyways, they fall down into this tube right there, and as you can see, they kind of like push each other or something like that. Not exactly sure how it works, but they climb up the wall and they come up into this water stream and basically come into this little area here, where when they get to the end of the water, they have like some room, so they climb up the wall again, but they have nowhere else to go. And I have this trapdoor right there so that they can't come out here and eat my face, even though they still can reach me if I get too close, and they do damage. So but if I stand back here, I can just hit them all with my sword, and they eventually just kind of keep feeding into this little area and die. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, and then I have that just going into this collection. And while I was testing this, I actually got one of the heads that I was looking for. So boom, got that one. Not sure what's next. Let's just throw this stuff in there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go check out the list and see exactly which one I'm doing next. But I'll bring you back in after I figure it out. Hey guys, it's SVG coming to you from the future again. Yeah, pretty much I was editing this video, and once again I was taking forever, so I'm going to make this a two-part because I still have a decent amount of, mob heads to, get. So I'm gonna do like a little secondary video this week. Probably come out this weekend. And it'll have the rest of the mob head hunt. Also, I'll probably add in a few little extra things here and there for to make it a decent video. So, but this is gonna be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a comment, like, or subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.